Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right, next matchup on the Halloween Havoc 2022 card was Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Apparently the wheel was spun, and if you could really believe it, it landed on a casket match. Two things about this match. Number one, this match did not need to be a casket match. It could have been any other match. But a casket match, no. Not even a Hell in a Cell, no. Because I don't think you could fit a Hell. You probably could fit a Hell in a Cell. I don't know what I'm talking about. No Buried Alive match. No, nothing of those none of those matches needed, none of those match types needed to be in this. None of them. Because I understand the rivalry, I get it. But I don't think none of those matches needed that. But some way, somehow, they got a casket match. Now, I wasn't home to see any of this. So when I first saw it on my screen, I was very, very, very confused. I was very surprised and still very confused. Because I was like, why is this a casket match? Why? I was so lost and confused. I learned something though. That match was the fourth casket match that did not involve The Undertaker. The other three were Mideon and Viscera versus Triple H on a September 1999 episode of SmackDown. Which means, I believe Triple H was probably the WWF champion at this time. Why he was in a 1-on-2 handicap casket match, I can't answer that. I can't answer that. I would have to literally watch the episode and figure that out. The second match was Kane versus Triple H on a 2002 episode of Raw. That match I remember because Shawn Michaels cost Triple H the match and Kane was able to win. I remember that match. The last one was Daniel Bryan versus Kane in a January 2015 episode of SmackDown. Now, this is when Daniel Bryan was coming back from his neck injury the first time. And this was Kane, no mask, not even the big red monster. He was literally, Corporate Kane. I forgot his title though. But this is when he had slacks. His hair was growing and he wore slacks. So that was that. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember that one, but I think Daniel Bryan won that one. So yeah, kudos to that. So yeah. And this was the first casket match since the Greatest Royal Rumble, Undertaker and Rusev. So, yeah, go figure. This match was so weird to watch. Like, it was weird to watch because it's like, this match was not needed. Like, Apollo versus Grayson Waller? Fine. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the stipulation. Like, this match, this stipulation was not needed at all. Like, it feels weird. It's stupid. What makes it weirder is that there was druids in this match. So it was like, I don't get it. So the first instance of the I don't get it was the fact that the druids came out with a casket, right? The casket looked rather small, so I don't know how they were gonna, even fit either one of them in there. Well, Grayson Waller and Apollo Crews on the top rope. Grayson Waller pushes Apollo Crews onto the casket, the lid breaking, shattering as Apollo Crews went through it. So Apollo Crews fits in it, but I doubt you could close it on him. So it makes a lot of sense why that small casket was where it was. So as Waller's in the ring, he's pretty much saying, "Oh, I won." And technically, in a sense, he did win. It's just that you kind of had to close the casket to win, and he just shattered the lid. So I think technically Grayson won. Then all of a sudden the lights go out, lights come back on. Apollo's not in the casket. Instead, Grayson looks up. Apollo's in the entranceway. And then here comes Druids with another casket. So what? You tell me Apollo Crews has the ability to talk to Druids now? And let me guess, so Druid sat here and said, "Don't worry, we got another casket." Like I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. But this time the casket they brought out was much more better. So I was just like, this match is really happening. To me, this was a weird match to watch. It wasn't bad. It was just, this just wasn't needed, bro. It really wasn't. Apollo Crews with a front slam, slamming Waller into the casket, closing the lid, boom, getting the win. And that's all she wrote. What's next for Apollo? I have no idea. What's next for Waller? I have no idea. This was just a weird match. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Moving on. Let's get it.